Hey guys, ANWR Gwichin here. Start of another trapping season. It is like 25 degrees out. January 11th. And we're boiling up some traps. We got a whole bunch of traps that we had left. Kind of bundled up. Not really set up correctly. So we got to go ahead and separate all of them. So by all of them, I mean this pile of snares and traps need to be all separated and then bundled up into amounts to be boiled. 2025 is starting off a warm one, but I'll never say it's the warmest winter ever, because last year was the warmest winter until about now when the temperature dropped, and you guys remember how cold that got. So all right, let's hit it and get this all fixed up. So this is the drum that we boil traps in, and there's the cooker. Some snow blew in there, but the wood's all ready to go inside of it. But I almost forgot a little update. Been wearing the new Alaska Gear Company bunny boots for I've had it for a little over a month and a half probably, but really only put in probably 3 full days of work outside combined with these boots, because I wanted to keep these away from fuel. So we'll be testing them now. It's gonna be good or it's gonna be bad, I don't know, but we'll see as time goes. We've gone to a chunk of the pile. We've done a bunch of snares, 330s ready. Got more wolf traps under there. Got some of our marten cubbies, our marten boxes set up with some more extra traps. And yeah, not going too bad. This right here, this pile was the last bit that was out there when we pulled all the traps. So a lot of the Lynx traps and other stuff like that aren't in this pile, but we'll be digging in those piles next. Well guys, we got the traps pretty much bunched up. We still have to strap some together, but we'll finish that while the water is heating. So we got a water barrel strapped up with the AR in case we see a wolf. Got our axe, our snow machine. We're heading down to the river to get some fresh water. No chlorine. Let's do it. All kinds of game trails, wolf, fox, lynx, crisscrossing back here. I was hoping to pull water off of a main channel, not a puddle like this. But this puddle right here, where the water is getting filtered through the rock and everything, is coming out warmer, so it hasn't frozen here. So we'll pull this for boiling the traps. I'm just hiking over to see if there's a way to get out to the main channel. This year along this whole channel here, the water had cut away at the bank, so there's no real good place to drop down right here, and I don't feel like going back around another couple miles down and making my way over here. So yeah, There's this one tree right there that might be a problem coming up and down. Well, actually, it won't be a problem coming up. It'll be a problem going down. The skis will want to get caught into that. A little yank water here. I'm not drinking water out of anything stagnant like this. Not stagnant, but anything like this right now. But something's moving in the water. There might be a fish in there. A couple of fish stuck behind this all winter. Fishing rods are buried in the buried, so we're not going to be, I don't know, we'll see. If this stays open this winter, this is going to be a drinking hole here for animals, so we'll definitely be poking around here quite a bit this winter. But for now, you can see there's a few beaver sticks in there, and look at that, there's even a little water bug swimming by. I missed 25 or 20 degrees out right now. It's 25 earlier, but yeah, this is just crazy. You can find these every once in a while, but yeah, there's definitely bugs up in here. So we won't be drinking this right now. But when we find a spot to get down and over to the main channel where the water is moving pretty swift, that's some good drinking water. Summertime, I would drink this without even thinking about it. But wintertime, yeah, I'm not doing that. Too many animals are coming to this spot to poke around. So we'll fill this up halfway and get up to it.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kind of miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business. Up there it's complicated.
The wood was a bit wet. We're giving a little bit of a boost there.
Everything's understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is bread, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. Think I'll go back where I came from. Everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Yeah, and you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
Got everything rigged up, ready to go. It's been a long winter so far, and getting a late start. It doesn't matter though, we're out here. Beautiful snow. I mean, the trail's not even broken in over there. This is gonna be fun. We had a lot of snow, a lot of wind, warm weather, cold snaps. I mean, it's been all over the place. So there's gonna be some trees down out there. We got the handsaw in here, got the multiple axes, we got wolf stuff, Lynx, Wolverine, marten, bait. Man, we are set up, ready to go. And this is actually the first year in like 3 years that I've actually used really much of any lure. So I've got lure under the seat here, and we're gonna hit it. All right, guys. We're gonna get a trail set put in here and a marten box up on this tree. There's a lot of rabbit track. I mean, it might not look like a lot of people, but for nowadays, this is quite a bit. And it looks like there's a set of marten tracks and a set, like a lynx track right there too. All these rabbit tracks going back. Those marten are gonna be hunting them and squirrels. And there's squirrel tracks down there too. So, see how it goes. Hey, off the rip. What's up, buddy? Oh man, the two of them. Right on, man. That makes me so ecstatic. First stop and birds are here. So you know what that means? That means we're not putting that marten box right here. I'm thinking I'll put it back a little ways over, but it's not going right here where these birds are going to be really used to eating. This box will go right there. All right, the box is in. Ready to go. Got us some fish. Legs in there too. Should be some good stuff. All right, that's jammed up in there. We'll get this thing set in. Got a ribbon hanging here, any little wind. Marten passing by, if they miss this, they'll go ahead and hit that real quick. We got us a little beaver caster here. I got plenty of wolf and stuff gear to set out there. That's why I'm wearing these rubber gloves. So we're actually gonna take and we're gonna get some lure on a bunch of sticks. That way I don't have to put these gloves on and dig out the lure. We'll go ahead and dip each of these sticks in the caster. And these sticks will be for the Lynx set and the marten sets. And so we just open the bag, pull a stick, and the bait is ready to go. Right in here. We can do it probably one more time out there because we're not gonna be able to get enough bait or enough lure on all these sticks. Bit of caster on it. I don't usually put it next or right under the thing, but on the sides here. And then this one we'll just take and stick in the snow. Perfect. All right, we'll get that trap in there and take off down in that direction. This year we're hitting more lynx. So this trail snare that last year held a wolf snare will this year hold 2 lynx snares. Trusty shovel to level this bad boy out once we're done setting these snares. This will harden up and it'll become a better path through for the lynx. And this will be a lot smoother. So yeah, Martin set over there, right here by this fork, along with the lynx snare there. There is beaver caster over there, so the likelihood of a lynx coming by the spot's a little higher than if it wasn't there. So we got the lynx snare in, and now we're moving to our first 330 spot and a couple lynx snare locations. We got this. Got some wolf tracks here. Came through. We'll bump into where they go cross back and forth. Sooner or later we can hang snares there. Some ribbon hanging there. Back there we chopped a couple toggles. And here's the lynx set. There's a number 2.5 coil spring down there. Bird wing back there. Caster up on the tree. A few toggles in the sled. And we're gonna grab some more spruce boughs and pile them up. Oh man, it's above zero out here. Horribly miserable time to set traps. I like 20 below for doing this, but ooh, cooking. It's all good though. To the next. Just right. You're just dancing back and forth on these running boards, dealing with making sure the snow machine stays level. If you don't make this level the first run through, it's pretty hard to get it level back out until it snows again, which it probably will. Trails in a serious need of some summertime attention. good though. Keeping an eye out for any kind of track. This rabbit trail right here will probably turn into a Lynx trail at some point in time, and we can set snares on it. It's already set up out here for us, guys. All good to go. Pulling up to a spot. Here's the location, one of our 330 sets. Some of them are gonna move this year to different locations, but this is one of the ones that's gonna stay. Right over there, that little pile of spruce boughs has been there for about 5-6 years now. We just keep adding more spruce boughs to it, and we got more back there. So we'll pop a 330 out and set this up. Alright, so the way that I set these 330s for years, we're going to give it a few tries, eh? It's just a rope that's been tied up to a loop. Alright, so loop set through. You put the loop down on your foot, feed it down and through twice, then pull. Get the dog around that one. Or the safety, I guess, that's not the dog. I'll do the other side. This FPS trap right here, it has caught me more martin than any other 330 I've ever had. So this is definitely an all-purpose trap because the trigger is so light on this one. But it's good. Everything is open right now. There's nothing out there that's closed at the moment. The 330 set is in. Hole a little higher up looking in. You never know what'll come along. Got some bait chopped up. Later on we'll be digging at all this too. Digging this out as time goes. There's our first 330 set in. Let's button up all this gear here. Yeah. Warm temperature of snow is starting to drop, which is actually a good thing. The sets we put in will have a light dusting of snow. Hopefully it's light. Hopefully it's light. But I'll get a light dusting of snow and it'll be much easier to hide what we've been doing walking around in the snow. Cold enough to break. Let's cut this. saws are quite handy. I don't like using chainsaws out here unless it's summertime or if I'm out getting firewood. But with my Trap'n gear, no chainsaw here. I'm guessing this tree came down earlier this winter when we had that wet snow and all that. But there's this bad boy. Now the tree healed. That's awesome. Scrape it down. We've already seen some Lynx tracks, a whole lot of rabbit side. This, I just say this is kind of not the beginning of the season, normal season, but the beginning of our season. Looking good. This looks like a Lynx kind of year. Yeah, the prices go though. You never know. We had a set pair last year, but this will be a later one if we put one around this area again. Let's get this thing cut, keep going. Snake the trail through the brush here. Wolf snares can go inside of these willows right here, and wolf traps, and those trails will go straight through where the snow machine trail kind of zigzags. It's pretty good. We stopped at this little spruce little corner in the trail, and we got a Lynx snare there, bait hanging in the middle. Actually, I'll lift that up a bit more again. A snare on that side and a snare over there. The 3-snare pen, I don't do it a whole lot with Lynx, but this spot just lends itself to be able to put 3 snares in. And if one comes along to gobble on the other, there's 2 extra snares for them. So it's not like a wolf, you don't have to just make footholds. Here I'm actually like packing down little trails in and out. Just like this. I packed an extra one down over there. And yeah, that should be pretty easy for the Lynx. Well, any amount of snow is easy for a Lynx, but a wolf won't usually go on something like that, but a Lynx will. So we've got another Lynx set in. And we got time cooking. Time is flying by today, but it's beautiful, and this light snow just keeps on dropping. Beautiful.
Baby, you and me been like a slow drought. Used to be on fire, now we're all burnt out. Standing at the crossroads, no doubt. Baby, you and me like a broken beat. Find a rhythm in a dead end street. How we got to here is a mystery.
This beast can crawl over quite a bit. Awesome machine. The Martin sets about 100 yards down around this corner and back in the trees. We got one of our 330 cubbies in here. Lynx track, Martin and back there. And a lot of deep snow we're trudging through. little by little. Just a bit of trees. Let's see if this will give us enough space. Setting. We don't get a lot of sun this time of year. But what we got, we're happy for. Sooner or later, we have to dig out the headlamps. Not long now. We got this 330 set in here. And a Martin pole set. We're gonna save the rest of the boxes for other spots on the line. When I bring out another box though, it's gonna go right up down here again like it did last year. So yeah, coming together. A lot of trudging through snow. And I got my trusty Gwich'in, these canvas moose-skin boots. I've got 2 insoles in them, so they haven't had any trouble getting wet. If there's just one insole, this kind of temps, it would probably cause it to melt around there, around the boot. But so far, no trouble. Made it to another one of our kind of grandfathered in Wolverine sets here. So it'll be a Wolverine set right over there. And a Martin set on lean and tree, which looks a little more leaning than it was last year, but it'll do. The snow is still kind of trickling down. The sun is about gone. It is 4:15, so we got the time to hit quite a few more and then head on back to town. Oh, it's so nice being out here. It's such a good feeling being out. It's hard to explain. It's something that you have to come out and do and be into to really understand. Everybody else that's been trapping in their areas all around the country, they understand what I'm talking about. But it's a real blessing to be able to be able-bodied and have the legal ability to do this. That's why your hair doesn't need to do much more than just hold it in place. And you actually want it to come free when the martin's in there. So as soon as you find the spot you want it, just like that, just a twist, he'll pull that apart. There it is. So something I figured out, there's a little something else you could add to it to keep the birds out. Doesn't seem to bother the martin much. Just like so, it doesn't need to be much, just enough so the camp robbers don't hop right in there as they're going by. That's it. The 330 is in over here, and we are back trudging and pushing, plowing I should say, plowing through the snow. But to the next, and the next. Getting down to the last few sets for today. It's getting dark, just a bit snowy out. The temperature is just slightly dropped, not a crazy amount, but yeah. Got a lynx track walking by, more rabbit, another lynx walking over there. They're just all over the place. Can't argue with that. Wouldn't work anyway if I wanted to, but man, it's just awesome out. Beautiful weather. It's a little warmer than I'd like, but I know I've mentioned that already. Oh, the snow is just packing on this bad boy. We're gonna have to get this thing thawed out and let all the snow melt. Probably get the oil changed and stuff pretty soon, but lynx snare over there, a lynx snare here. That's about knee height. Knee height is about perfect for lynx. Our 330 set here. One of those snares, hopefully any lynx get caught up in these and don't choke up this 330. But it's been a long day, night. I think we're gonna make our way home. And next week when we come out and check these traps, we'll be setting a big mess more. We have a lot of steel left to put out here, that's for sure. And we got plenty of time this winter. All right, let's head back towards town, guys. Guys, we made it in the house, and I've always wondered what my gear weighs on me. Just a bit foggy. 100.3 kilograms. Let's see once I get my gear off what it ends up being. Whew. All right, got my gear off. This weight's gonna include the GoPro. 87.8 kilograms. Let's do a little math for us Americans. We'll see how much all my gear altogether weighed. It's a bit. Thanks for for hanging out through another video, everybody. We really appreciate it. Our family really appreciates all the support. Make sure if you got any questions, comments, ideas, anything at all, drop it in the comments. Like and share, and we'll see you guys another night. God bless.